funny area I find, and it's a skill. I find it's a skill as well, and it's an area I usually find a lot of people shy away from in their business. Some people feel really uncomfortable when they hear the word sale or selling. And it's that you have to switch your mindset completely the other way. If it's this thing, if you're feeling uncomfortable selling, you're going to struggle with your product. You're going to struggle getting that out there. And it's this case where people feel as though when they're selling something, that they're pushing something on someone or taking something from them. And that's not the case. Everybody in this room, you provide solutions to people. That's what we do as business owners. So when you're selling, it's not like you're taking something from somebody. You are actually giving them a solution to their problem. So we need to switch how we look at sales. It's not a dirty word. It's not a scary thing. It's not as though you're pushing it on somebody. If your customer's there in front of you, it's because they have a need. And it's your job to give them the solution. And that's all it is. Raise your hand if you feel uncomfortable with selling. Everybody okay? So we're all selling machines in the room, yeah? All great at it, yeah? All spot on. So, we're going to look at the sales funnel. Raise your hand if you've got a sales funnel in your business. We've got 1, 2 here. Okay. I guarantee you will all have a funnel in your business, but you might not be aware of it. And if you're not aware of it, that means there's improvements that can be made to it. Now, your sales funnels are really, really important, because if you get your sales funnels done correctly and you know that customer's journey, then it allows you to maximize on every opportunity of taking a prospective customer to a client. Now, you'll be thinking now going, well, what happens with my clients? What happens with my customers? A lot of the time in business, there's nothing standardized. So you can have customers come to you and you'll take them on their little journey to eventually buy in, but it's not standardized. So every customer might experience a different relationship with you, a different experience with you. If you're able to standardize that and understand your sales funnel and what you're doing on that process with that customer, that's when you can make massive improvements. That's when you're able to put things in place to make the whole system better, to bring in more revenue, to gain more clients, to stop losing opportunities. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to think about your business, and I want you to think about that customer's journey. What happens with your customer when they first make contact with you? How does that happen? And then what's that journey of the customer eventually through to a sale, and so on? And I want you to write it down. You can do it as a funnel, you can do it as a journey, you can map it out however you want to do it. If right now you're thinking, well, I don't know what that journey is, this is the opportunity to start thinking into your business, because you might be missing massive opportunities to close sales early. You might be missing opportunities where you can cut out wastage in your business as well. So I want you to think right now, what happens to my customer where do they come from? What happens to them? And how do I treat them to eventually becoming a client? What is that journey? Okay, so we're going to take some time where you can have some time creating that, and then we're going to come back together. So think about your customer journey. At the beginning, first of all, they come in, think of it as a funnel if you want to, where lots of people pour in the top end at first, and as they go through, certain things happen to that customer's journey.